Can everybody see the thing also? Does that work? Yeah. Time of this, the time we got to get our show on road, as they say. This is the Coach YouTube, Twitch channels, and I'm your host, the one and only Coach Bulldog Johnny. We are live with EA Sports PGA Tour Road to the Masters. We're in Mangawai, New Zealand for the Kiwi Championship. Tara Golf Club is where after a flop last week at the U.S. Open. So let's go back and look at what we did last week. Okay. So look at now. Let me show y'all something crazy. Look at this. Our first major championship of the season. I make the cut. The PGA Championship, the second major, missed the cut. Our third major last week missed the cut at U.S. Open. So now we go to Tara in New Zealand. Next week, it's the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point in Maine. And then one of my favorite tournaments coming up. We got 2 weeks left. The Dominican Open at La Romana, Dominican Republic. Teeth of the dog. I've played this golf course many times, and hey, I think I can win at this golf course. And then we've got the Open Championship in 3 weeks' time. So at Royal Troon. Then we've got the FedEx Cup playoffs to finish out the season. So with that being said, here is Rich Lerner, Frank Nobilo, and the gang as we're going to be live, getting it started, as they say, with our EA Sports PGA Tour broadcast. We're going to be getting it started right now. We'll bring somebody else in the party. And here is Rich Lerner, Frank Nobilo, and the gang for round one of this event, the Kiwi Championship. Okay. Tara Edie Golf Club. Hit it, boys.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Tara Edie Golf Club near the northern tip of New Zealand, it's opening round coverage of the Kiwi Championship.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's to be a fun 4 days. A lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The leader is Kevin Tway. He's already today? 9 under par. Frank, we made it coming off a thrilling U.S. Open. Sunday night, we went straight to Logan Airport in Boston, a 20-hour flight through Los Angeles and on to Auckland, New Zealand, your home country. I can tell you, being here... We are in
Auckland, New Zealand, ladies and gentlemen, at Edie Golf Club for the Kiwi Championship is where we're at
I just
today.
Want to say welcome, and it's nice to be home. Tara Edie, it's 2 hours north of where I grew up as a kid. I first played at a public golf course called Chamberlain Park in Auckland. And to see the game develop in this country, and Tara Edie wasn't even...
She said once she got there and got it all updated, she was going to get on Fortnite. When would you going to be playing Fortnite? She said, as soon as I get it updated.
But look around, and you've already said it to me. You just love the scenery. You enjoy the type of golf that's available in New Zealand. So, welcome to everybody.
Does her friend have high-speed Wi-Fi? It depends on if it's high speed. If it's not high speed, it'll take longer than that.
I own a Steve first screen. This for birdie.
For being such a long way out,
Cause when the new season come up on mine, it took mine almost 12 hours for it downloaded. But two, I ran into some problems because I didn't have enough space on my stuff. No way on my system. So yeah. Gentlemen, up and down. On a little later this morning.
And he'll remain.
I couldn't make it this morning because phone call this morning. Now here's the funny part. I got a phone call this morning, ladies and gentlemen, to come in to work, knowing that I'm highly pissed off with them from yesterday. It just reignited my fuse from yesterday, and I just decided I'd stay home because I don't want to mess up nothing. So I just decided I'd stay home. So I did.
So you didn't go to practice?
No, not this morning. I'm gonna see if they gonna have it in the morning or not. I might go in the morning. No, they called me wanting me to come in this morning, knowing good and well I'm still highly upset with them from yesterday, but they don't care. And it just reignited my fuse all over again. As in other words, you remember them birthday candles that you can buy where you blow them out, but they still stay lit? Talking about that's what my fuse was like this morning. Which I'm still looking at others. There we go, birdie putt coming. I got to, before I do what I'm going to do, I got to find out. Got it in there, up and down, side to side, shake and bake, baby. That's hole and 2 up, 2 down, birdie. I got to find out when JD gets back. He's gone somewhere, but when he gets back, I got to find out what time tomorrow he's going to Troy, cause I'm gonna tell him I got an interview in Troy for a job. He goes, where the heck you got an interview at? I'm gonna say, don't worry about it. I'll tell you about that when I'll burn that bridge when I get there. Cause I should. No, I was gonna tell him first about it before I finished it out, but I got one. I could get one in the morning at the Burger King at Burn Troy. Around 10 or 10:30, just according to what time he was going to.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway.
Have it, yeah, hey. They always say have it your way, so hey.
Here's the thing, Burger King, they Hardee's don't treat you bad.
Which now,
Absolutely.
the Hardee's in Troy, I don't see how they can stay, how the Hardee's in Troy stays in business, even though I know they get most of their business during breakfast time, but when lunchtime comes, they close that place down at 2 o'clock because you got too many burger places in Troy to get a burger at, so that's why they can't make no money at night.
So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second.
Now, air conditioner, when about after 9 o'clock, you need to go off and stay off for a while so I can hear when JD blows when he comes back with the food pantry groceries where I can go unload the truck. Because I can just about grant you, with you being on, I won't be able to hear the motherfucker. I'm talking about the air conditioner, because he'll blow the horn, but I won't be able to hear it with his air conditioner on. Y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this air conditioner is cold, but let me tell you why. If I can't even hear, now here's ain't even here. You know, I was talking about it a while back on my thing chat about you know, having some problems with my driveway not being fixed, up and down, side to side, shake and bake. That's 3 straight birdies, but y'all remember when I was telling y'all about that? Well, I was told that the city manager himself told me him and another person come up by here at the house and knocked on the door. Now, I don't say they didn't do it, but here's where the fun part comes in. If they come up and knocked on the door, I never heard them knock on the door because he said the air conditioner was on when they come up. I said, well, that's where y'all screwed up at. I said you knew my cell phone number. I said you should have called my cell phone number before y'all come. I said, because when that air conditioner's on, I don't hear shit. Somebody can knock at that front door, and I don't. If somebody knocks on that front door, I don't hear it for nothing. Got it on there, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
What a shot.
Said I heard that. No, he did.
I gotta get all your. I gotta get whatever she get on.
If I ain't busy, I'll probably, which now I might get to play a little bit with y'all. I'll probably get to play with y'all some tonight. But as far as this morning and afternoon goes, I seriously doubt it. Because of me having practice, and then and then sometime after lunch today, I'm going to town. I'm gonna go look on the I'm gonna go to the library and start looking online and see if I can find me some damn other job. The eagle flies. Yes, sir. We 5 under par, baby.
How about you find getting a job at
Up next, a par 5 as we reach the 5th hole.
5, number 4 right now, 5th on the leaderboard. So here we go. I know it. Ooh, yeah. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. My back was itching, and I scratched.
job that you did one time, you take manager.
I don't want. JD was iffy about that when he was working out there at the food plant at Southern Classic. They wanted him to train somebody how to do the job he done, and he didn't want. And he said he never wanted to be a supervisor, but he ended up training that person because him in his 70s he couldn't tote all of that heavy stuff and needed somebody to tote it for him. So that's why he trained somebody to do that. But he said he would never be a manager or supervisor because that was not the thing for him. He said people don't want to. He said he don't want to be in charge of having to tell people what to do, and I don't blame you for that.
This one gonna really test your distance.
But he was actually he was training that boy, so he really didn't matter. But yeah, but that's different because he was training the boy, and the boy was helping him tote all them heavy 50-pound bags of sugar, and him a 70, and my dad a 70-something-year-old man toting 50-pound bags of sugar. You can't do that by yourself. You got to have somebody helping you.
The anchor right near the hole. That's well done.
Give me a sign and I'll tell you what it's about. So far so good here today. I maybe if everything goes according to plan today, ladies and gentlemen, we might, what we're doing right now, we could get another birdie putt coming up. He got it up and down, side to side, 5 up, 5 down, 4 birdies and an eagle, buddy, ladies and gentlemen. We're 3 shots off of Kevin Tway, who's 9 under par.
Nicely played.
Yeah.
It's a birdie at the 5th, and he'll move to 3 under par.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit working at Hardy's. But here's the thing, though. See.
6th hole up next.
If I get a job anywhere else, see, Hardy's wants you. It's mandatory that you give them a 2-week notice before you go to work somewhere else. Guess what? I ain't giving them no 2-week notice. I'm gonna tell them exactly what I said yesterday. Thank you. Fuck you. Bye. Keep your jazz heads off my TV screen. Oh, dadgummit. There we go singing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a line from the world-famous wrestling manager Jim Cornette. On his podcast, when it first used to come on, it would say that. It would say, James E. Corny to you and me. If they ask you why, say thank you, fuck you, bye. Keep your jazz heads off my TV screen. I used to sing that song all the time, boy. That's where that come from. That's why I was just making sure y'all knew that. That's where that come from. But now, I'm gonna check it out today. I'm gonna talk to the old gal down there. Oh, Shaggy got a message for somebody. I heard that. Well, I thought she was going to stew.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
I always have for the monkey pound.
Oh. It's cool, girl.
Right there, the speed was spot on.
Well, they call her Clutch. That's her name. She comes through in the clutch all the time.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6.
6 birdies in a row.
3 under now.
5 birdies and an eagle, excuse me. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
In for par here at the 6th.
Also, want to make a note, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try to get all these 4 streams in before. These 4 rounds in before 12 o'clock, because at 12 o'clock we're going to have the Gamescom.com thing on YouTube. And I'm going to watch it because I want to see what new games they've got coming out. that we could be playing and streaming for too long.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. What's this? We got a we got a heartbeat moment. No. Oh my God, we come very 9 inches from getting a whole. What happened now?
Okay, here's the thing. Don't tell Cuz about that, but I think I know who it is.
Who? JB?
No, Inaka.
Oh. Why you say that?
This is where club selection is so important. Second to that stiff breeze.
Oh, he did, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have that just yet.
Until you know for sure. I told her I asked her the other. All right, let's get in there. An eagle putt, baby. We got a flies, but I told her the other day. She told me. I was talking to her the other day. I said no. I said that's on. I said that's your brother's domain. That's Shaggy's domain. I don't talk to none of them. But I asked her a question. I asked her. I said, if I was your age, I told her. I said I'm not lying to you. I'm being serious on this. But I was gonna tell you something. She said, what's that? I said, if I was your age, I would go out with you in a heartbeat, and I don't give a damn what Star says. She said, you know, if she would actually date me, is what she told me. I said, sister, behave yourself. She said, I'm being serious. I said, okay.
This one, well, as we like to say,
because I told her, I said, you know, if me and you was around the same age and we was going together, what I would do is
airways hit the middle of the club face.
You gonna ask Elijah that then and say if you thinking it when you gonna ask him that.
But a good chance for birdie.
I'm talking about it.
All right, so we're tied with Kevin Tway for the lead right here. A birdie putt gives outright lead. Go, get there, get there.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there.
In other words, he's not mentally sure right now.
That range?
No. In other words, we don't want to tell, unless we know he's for sure, we don't want to tell Cool Girl and get her hopes up and then end up being wrong about it.
This for birdie.
Right. So.
Because then she'll be about it then.
Just gonna sneak on by.
I know JB. I don't know. He's probably never gonna unblock her.
I thought he did. I thought you told me he unblocked her. Okay, I thought when all that happened, I thought you told me when all of that happened that he unblocked her and said they were just gonna be friends at the time.
Yeah, I thought he did, but a big because she ain't been talking.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is.
I gotta see he never gonna unblock her. So you can see what Tom say.
Up to the 9th. Tee shot here at the par 4.
I'm fine. I keep a check on Fortnite for her, but
I know she told you to keep a check on it on Fortnite. I know. Yeah.
I'm surprised the nigga not mad at me no more though. But hey, why would she be?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Get her done, cowboy. Ha ha. Woo, me. Don't play those games with me, my friends. So I see. You know, I've been on, you know, ladies and gentlemen, we've been 9 holes thus far, and right now, it looks like right now, there's no way I'm going to lose. I might win this event right here, because I've never done this on any golf course, except for the golf course I was talking about that we're going to be on in a couple of weeks for the Dominican Open at Teeth of the Dog. I shot 9 under par. I birdied the first 9. I shot 10 under par on the front 9 because I eagled the 9th hole. If you remember, I told y'all I played that course here last year.
Are you really going to take that seriously? That ball wasn't even going to land on the green, but it's finished.
I ran it up on the green.
So from a little more than
I hit it short and run it up on the green and got it to within 10 inches of the hole, and hit an eagle putt to get the 10 under par at that golf course. So I know I can win at that golf course, but this is the first time I played at Tara Edie, and we're not doing too bad. We're sitting tied for the top spot right now. So
important to get this one rolling up the slope.
Finna be through the back, through the front 9 in just a moment. Just a moment.
Oh yeah, what a putt!
And Cameron Champ goes through the front 9 with a clean scorecard with 4 under, 5 under par for him.
27 on the front side, an amazing 9 under par.
Up and down, side to side, we got a new leader in the clubhouse, boys. 26.
And that is going to put a bow on a 10 under front side going out in 26.
10 under, 26. Now, the course record, ladies and gentlemen, the overall course record, I looked it up for Tara Edie, is a 61, which would be 10 under par would be the course record. Right now, I'm sitting on that course record right now. If I finish 10 under par, I'll be tied for the course record at 10 under par. But you know what? I'm not going to finish that, though. I'm going to go higher. Shaggy said, I heard that.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day.
Hey, Shaggy. You know who else has got that emote, too? That liar emote?
How?
Selena's got it, too.
I know she did.
And this is
because I sent that to her when it was in the thing the last time. I sent that to her.
Right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside.
Nothing but a liar. We're gonna, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have Shaggy said he's gonna be on his Twitch channel, Shaggy2Dope156 today. He's gonna be on there with his girlfriend, and he's gonna be streaming Fortnite today with his girlfriend on there. And here's what's so funny, so fun. So check this out. They're gonna be doing the liar dance on there today. They're gonna come up with the new, you know, Jelly Roll's got a song, Liar. They're gonna do that today. They're gonna do the liar dance, the emote dance to the song Liar. Nothing but a liar. Well, our first blemish is a bogey, and that drops me back to 9 under par. The lead didn't stay that way long.
Drop back to -9.
Tied for the lead.
A par 5 coming up next as we reach the 11th hole.
Shaggy said, nothing but a liar. I'm only going higher, 'cause I walk right out the fire. Shaggy said, no. So are you supposed to message him to when Selena gets on and then he's going to get on PlayStation?
Yep.
Shaggy said, now Shaggy, what you gonna do if y'all are playing Fortnite during the middle of the games thing that's coming on YouTube?
So you forgot I got my phone.
And no
that is Wyatt.
Good tee shot in the short grass.
Nothing but a liar. I'm only going higher. Can't you see what it is? I'm on it. I don't know the rest of the song. Shaggy said, you wrong for that. Shaggy said, you wrong for that. You is wrong for that. Shaggy said,
Say that part again.
what? What? After I walk right out the fire?
Yeah.
I walk right out the fire. And I don't know the rest of the song.
Really hit that second shot on the par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Only going higher, but then I forget the rest of the song. Shaggy said, Shaggy said, stop that.
Right what you want, but he doesn't go down. Chance now, another birdie.
Ooh, stoop my ear itch, my head itches. Oh, birdie got our shot back. You drop a shot, but you gain it back, so.
I'll be safe. I walk right with fire. I only going higher.
Yeah. Did I forget the rest of the song? No. Dang. Shaggy said, I heard that.
I know that song by heart.
At the 12th.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shaggy has just admitted something, ladies and gentlemen. He just admitted that song is gonna be played at his wedding.
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. This one,
no.
as we like to say,
what you gonna do? Have them cut? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you pay them to come sing to the Backstreet Boys?
No, I got that one.
Oh, by the way, I know Diane's your cousin, and she'll be your cousin if you marry Selena, but she's not invited to the wedding. No, she ain't. If Star comes with her, she's not coming. She's not invited to the wedding. Just tell Selena to tell her if Star comes to if she's still with Star, that Star is not allowed to come to the wedding. If he does, that Diane can't come.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left.
Well, that's what you ought to do. Tell Diane she can come to the wedding, but Star can't come to the wedding.
Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really
well,
good.
I think she would understand that. I think she probably would understand that and not let that and do that, knowing her.
Came off the club face, that little bounce and check. Well done.
Well done. I walked wide out the fire, and then I went higher,
that ball off the turf.
and then I forget the rest of the song. So I'm gonna shut my mouth. Shaggy said, "What are smoking this morning?" Noah Show hadn't. Well, I'm gonna turn this camera off and saddle on out a little bit.
Oh. That one safely in.
Got him.
A one-shot advantage.
Oh, good grief alive! It. Damn.
This will stay a one-shot lead.
Huh?
You know who on our buddy that we talked to?
13th
hole
coming up. It is a par 4.
I ain't talked to that knucklehead since last night. One of our friends that he knows, my cousin on my mama's side, passed away Saturday. Well, Friday night, but they didn't find him till Saturday. And the last time I talked to you know who, I sent him the obituary information from yesterday. So.
What did he say?
That dumbass. I told him, I said, well, was he going to the funeral? He said, no. He said, I may go to practice instead of going to the funeral. I said to myself, I figured you would say some shit like that.
Wow. So he better go to fight and go
that
to the man.
One not
Yeah.
quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker.
Even though it's my cousin on my mama's side, I don't know if I'll go or not. I might. I got between now and this afternoon to think about it, because if I go, I got to tell Coach Hurt and them they gonna have to do special team stuff today, because I won't be there tomorrow.
Now this.
Just tell him I got a death in my family on my mama's side of the family, and the funeral's tomorrow. And I'll probably go to it.
What a putt! Just missed, Frank.
Dear Lord, by the grace of God, somehow, some way,
under 10 feet for birdie.
Please, dear God, let me get that, so I won't have to hear no lip Friday morning. Please, somehow, some way, let me get through making biscuits early enough Thursday where I can clean that damn oven up, where they will shut their mouth before I have to hurt somebody.
And he's going to remain at 10 under.
But I'm gonna find out if I talk to JD and tell him about that.
He'll remain.
And I tell him I'm gonna find out how quick they can start me. And when I find out how quick they can start me, I'm gonna find out, so I'll know how to prepare. And I just won't even say shit to damn Hardys. I'll just tell them I'll just call out when they call me to come in. What I'll do is if they'll let me start next Monday up there at what you call it, at Burger King or wherever I get hired at, if they'll let me start next Monday, I'll just call out and tell Hardy's I quit. I'm calling out. As Gordon Soley said, 5 letters, 2 words. I quit.
I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving
but I'm gonna try to see wherever I go how flexible their scheduling is, so I can work so I can work it around my schedule, being that I have to be off on Fridays, and being that I have to be off on Saturdays.
And that ball looked good in the
Which, see, another reason too, it ain't just football season. The reason why I wanted Saturdays off too now. There's another reason behind it. All of our when we do our family get-togethers, like with my dad and his sister, when we do our family reunions and stuff, it's always on a Saturday, like the first Saturday in February, the first Saturday in December, this, that, and the other. So that's another reason.
Standing over this for birdie.
I got it.
Look at this. Wow. What a
Hinder comes out last night, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Hinder comes out and saves the day last night, ladies and gentlemen. He said, if they're doing you that bad, you need to get on out of that place. Oh, I am. Trust me. I am. Most definitely.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par.
Shaggy,
And he'll remain
today,
he is.
Y'all take Meat to the grocery store and let her get her a red hot sausage. Heck, I got mines on Sunday. My food stamps on Sunday, and I ain't spent but just a little off of mine. I got to go tomorrow. After we see, I waited till tomorrow to go because I don't know what we gonna get down here. At the thing today, we might get some potatoes or some kind of something. I ain't got to get no taters tomorrow. So after we see what we get down there, we'll make that determination as to what we get.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. A birdie putt.
I go to grocery outlet though and get mine. I get my groceries cheaper at grocery outlet.
I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
I'm going back to the lobby.
Another birdie.
And I think this is a very makeable putt, even from this distance.
Shaggy said, "What you say?"
Here.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, missed it. Hey, Shaggy, has Meat got up yet? Has Meat got up yet? When she gets up, I know what you ought to do. When she gets up, start aggravating her. When she gets up, telling her that they gonna cut her shows off today to show President Trump. Just to see what she'll say, cause she said, Shaggy said she went bonkers the other day when they cut that off.
He'll remain right where he is.
Well, in a way, I can understand about doing that on Fridays, getting mad about doing it on Friday like that, because it's always cliffhanger Friday. They leave you on the edge of your seat, but why do it? But why cut it off like that without showing you the previews for the next week to see what happens?
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
Meat has got that. Meat wants her a. She took her a BC pot, or she done gone to sleep.
She can't take no more.
Why, the doctor told her not to?
Really starting to make a hard game look easy.
Because if she does, she have a stroke.
Well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
She take enough back it is. But
it's a good shot. That does leave that little uphill putt, so that one will be slow.
Good
well
chance
done.
to get one in close from here. This is second.
I heard that.
Really, it's a waste after that tee shot.
I heard that. I heard that. I heard that.
No, you didn't.
I done that yesterday, and it got him. It got him mad yesterday. I messaged him. I said, I heard that. 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 I just kept on saying. He said, "Stop it." And as always, I said, "What you talking about? I didn't do nothing." Yes, you did. You said you kept saying I heard that.
Decided not to go down.
I said, "Well."
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll stay.
All right, I've been playing shitty since I spread it out. Since I decided to spread out and lay down on the bed, I've been playing shitty as all get out. So
that one finished off.
Par and a bunch of holes. I'm finna get up. I'm finna sit back up, turn the camera back on, because I was playing good when I done that.
Deep into the round now at the 17th hole.
So Cameron Champ's first shot at 17. And he got a good one on that. But he's 17 foot from the hole. It's not bad.
Outside look at birdie from there.
Yep. At 3 to 5 mile an hour wind speed, I've been driving pretty daggum good today. Some of them you don't think you'd get in one shot on the green. You've been getting it pretty good. Yeah, but
that will require a delicate touch to get down into from there.
So you got one more shot. You got a shot for birdie here with this because you're going downhill. Be like it was last week when you do it last week at Pinehurst.
Good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt. Sometimes
There was one last week, if you remember back on that did where I was setting at +4 on front nine, and I ended up messing up with having it roll completely off the green. But that's how Pinehurst is. Their greens are put. Their greens run off in every direction. So you got to be careful when you're playing at Pinehurst. So I've hit 5 straight pars from 12 to 17, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep. Here we go.
Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll remain right where he is.
Where he is. Last hole. I can make history right here.
Out the round with 18.
If I get down in 2 and eagle this, I would be eagled 3 of the 4 par 5s on this golf course. No, wait a minute, go back. So I've eagled, but they've been on par 4s. So an eagle on an actual par 5 would be. See, so I would be hit 3 eagles today. Not like it was back at the Masters in the second round when I hit on the 4 par 5s. I hit 3 eagles on 4 of the par 5s.
That's up the left side.
Hit it up the ridge, let it roll. There you go.
Good looking shot. Well placed in the fairway.
Damn. Excuse me. It looked like that tree behind that, man. I should have waited till, and not when I was doing my celebration right there. I should have waited and looked at that, because it looked to me like that tree behind them after you tee off, it looked like it had just rained on it or something. It may have been the way the sun was shining on it. I don't know. Oh, look at Cam now. Look at Cameron Champ pulling one of my little moves here, bouncing it and letting it roll on the green, baby. So I'm going to lay up short and go with a 6-iron here. Let her go. Come on, you got this thing. Oh, it's going. Well, I'll be John Brown if it didn't go.
That second shot here to the par 5, Frank, got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball. A fairly straightforward third shot.
Will history be made right here?
This a look at eagle.
Will history made right here on this putt? The course record, as I said, is a 61.
That'll be left for birdie. Now this for another birdie.
56. Yep. Baby, yes sir.
And that will run
shot 11 under 60, 11 under 60 at Tara Edie, which is 11 under 60, which means now that I have now set history in that one. So after one round, we're in the leader in the clubhouse at a whopping 11 under par. Now let's see what we got for round 2. Let's see what we got. We're going with the black stuff. Me and old Champs paired up again. Well, he's in, and you got 3 to 5 again on the wins. Dadgummit, we on it again today. So, with that being said, let's see what time me and Cameron Champ go out at. Well, at 3:06. Patrick Cantley, Ryan Armour, and Nick Taylor are one shot back of me right now in the New Zealand and Tahiti, New Zealand. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back for round 2. The drama unfolds in Auckland, New Zealand at Tara Iti Golf Club for the Kiwi Championship. The drama unfolds. Will I be able to withstand and get my first PGA Tour victory? We'll find out. Don't y'all go anywhere. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye, you knuckleheads.